What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and after a few years of friction with the Packers organization, Aaron Rodgers has now made it very clear that he wants out of Green Bay. Just a few hours before the NFL draft, his people leaked to nearly every relevant sports journalist out there that Aaron Rodgers wants out. He wants to be traded and will not play for Green Bay anymore unless they make several changes, including firing the GM. Now, a lot of people look at this and they say, I'm on Aaron Rodgers' side because Green Bay just hasn't got him enough help. I'm on the side that thinks it's kind of a bitch move from Aaron Rodgers, to be quite honest with you. Well, now Terry Bradshaw is speaking out, and he is hammering Aaron Rodgers for being weak as hell. Look at this. Terry Bradshaw absolutely carpet bombs Aaron Rodgers, saying he's weak, and the Packers should just let him cry. Now, this does come to us from Barstool Sports. This is from a podcast that he did, Moose and Maggie. Terry Bradshaw appears. Obviously, Terry Bradshaw is from a different era. An era that is not Aaron Rodgers' era, that you don't just get to complain and be able to switch teams, force yourself into a trade. Terry Bradshaw lays the fucking smack down on weak-ass Aaron Rodgers, and we gotta listen to it. I gotta let you guys hear the words from the man himself. Now, this does go on about 2 minutes. We'll probably break it up a little bit and, get our own thoughts in there, but listen to Terry Bradshaw.
We know that Rodgers is not happy with the organization. There's a chasm between the two. Does Rodgers have a right to be this upset with the Packers?
With him being that upset shows me just how weak he is. Who the hell cares who you draft?
So just right there, that tells you how ridiculous Terry Bradshaw thinks this is. And of course, this is all about them drafting Jordan Love last year. Jordan Love, who's a project, who is not ready to go. Aaron Rodgers is like 37, 38 years old. Eventually, you have to prepare for the future. And Aaron Rodgers is still butthurt about it.
I mean, he's a 3-time MVP in the league, and he's worried about this guy they drafted last year at number 1. Now, I don't know what was said behind the scenes. I don't know if he said, look, I'll play this year, and then I want out of here, and they said, fine. Then he's the MVP in the league. I don't know. None of us know, unless he told some insiders, and they're saying it. I don't hear it. And for him to be upset, my God, I don't understand that. Pittsburgh drafted Mark Malone, number 1, Cliff Stout in the 3rd or 4th round. I had him coming at me from all angles. I embraced it because when we went to practice, I wasn't worried about those guys,
There it is. Now, of course, you can make the argument. You can say that, Aaron Rodgers wanted more weapons. Aaron Rodgers wanted better people on defense, whatever. And instead, they decided to take a quarterback with that late first round pick. I understand that. I might be frustrated if I were Aaron Rodgers. But now, to get to this point where he is saying, trade me or I'm quitting, trade me or I'm going to retire, trade me or I'm going to go fucking do Jeopardy or whatever, I think that Aaron Rodgers is a guy who, at one point, because the media was telling us that this would happen, at one point he felt that he could be considered the greatest of all time. Now, I think that is completely out the window. That can never happen with what Tom Brady has done, going down to Tampa, winning another Super Bowl. I think Aaron realizes that is completely out of the realm of possibilities. I think what Aaron Rodgers is doing is setting up his own narrative to say, well, listen, look at these things. Like, I ended up having to force my way out of Green Bay because they were just so terrible there. No one could have been able to win there. That's why I had the career that I had. But let's let Terry Bradshaw continue.
It didn't scare me a bit. So I don't understand why he's so upset at Green Bay. And then if they fire the general manager, he'll come back. Are you kidding me? Really? Aaron, that's where this is. Here's what I'd do. I wouldn't budge. Let him gripe. Let him cry. Retire. You're 38. Go ahead and retire. See you later. I mean, I'm really strong about stuff like that. And it just makes him look weak. In my way of looking, it makes him look weak. How dare you draft somebody, or I played better. What did he say? I played better than they thought I would, or I don't know. Oh, me being the MVP really screwed them, really messed them up. Well, you're going to make, I don't know how much money. That obviously he doesn't need the money. So probably he should just retire and go do Jeopardy. It's the way I look at it, but I wouldn't budge. I'm strong about stuff like that. I wouldn't budge a bit. Either he gives in and Green Bay don't give in. Move on.
There you go. So Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw laying the smackdown on Aaron Rodgers, saying that it makes him look like a bitch, saying it makes him look weak to do these things, to get so sensitive about all of this, and to make it public. Aaron Rodgers is a weird dude. He is not a normal guy. He has been someone who does speak to the media a little bit and air some concerns and things like that. I don't think he was ever really built to be a guy like for Green Bay. You know, as someone who is from the Midwest, like it's a different place than it is on the coast. Aaron Rodgers is a dude from California. I don't think he's personally ever really fit in the town of Green Bay. And I think he's showing, you know, how weak and how soft he really is right now. As a Bears fan, I hope Aaron Rodgers fucking retires, or I hope they trade him or something like that. I would be glad to have Aaron Rodgers out of my division finally. But I liked hearing Terry Bradshaw's thoughts. I liked seeing him roast Aaron Rodgers for being a drama queen. And being weak. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Aaron Rodgers is right to be upset with Green Bay? And even if he is right to be upset with them, do you think he's handling it the right way by trying to force himself out like a fucking NBA player? We saw Deshaun Watson try to do this earlier this year. Didn't turn out too well for him because, you know, those 22 women that came forward and said that he sexually assaulted them, that didn't work out too well. But how do you think it's going to work out for Aaron? Let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.